Good morning, guys. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a day in the life. So you guys are going to see me from when I wake up in the morning to when I go to bed. So what you're seeing right now is me waking up. The first thing I normally do is take my temperature every single morning right before I try to get out of bed or anything, or even move. You want to record your basal body temperature. And then I sit on my phone for a couple of minutes and just kind of hang out and try to wake up. Next up, I'm going to go ahead and open the blinds to get some natural light to help me wake up, and I'm going to make my bed. I try to make my bed every morning, but it doesn't always happen, but this morning I tried really hard to do that, so I made it happen. If you have dogs and you live somewhere like I do and you have to take them out on a leash, that is the first thing I do, because if I don't, they just bug me the entire time, and of course I don't want them to have to suffer or hold their bathroom, business any longer. So I go ahead and take them out first, and it's good for me to get some fresh air and to get some blood moving. Once we come back in and I have washed my hands and gave the dogs some fresh water for the day, I make coffee. That is my number one thing before I start doing anything for my day. So today I'm making coffee, and then I have a video to edit, so that is what I will be doing after I make my coffee. If you didn't already know, I am in the process of having fertility treatments be done, so I have to choose whether to drink caffeine from coffee or from pre-workout, because if you don't know, I work out all the time. So I choose coffee because, I can drink coffee as a pre-workout too, and I just can't go without coffee in the morning. So I ultimately chose coffee over pre-workout. And if you go through any fertility treatments or are trying to get pregnant, I would also try to limit your caffeine intake. That is just something that is recommended probably all around, but again, it's totally up to you, and I recommend talking to your doctor about it. And of course, I always make time for doggy snuggles. They are absolutely my favorite, and if you don't know, my dogs are literally my world, so they are my number one priority when I'm home. After I'm done editing and while it's exporting onto my laptop, I normally do some sort of household chore whether it's vacuuming the floors, doing the dishes, doing laundry, whatever the case may be. I try to do one thing during this time, and today I chose to do the dishes because they needed to be done, and the sink was starting to get a little bit dirty, so I also decided to clean that as well. But I also did not clean the rest of the kitchen because it wasn't too dirty, and I just decided that I could clean it later instead of at this moment because I kind of just wasn't feeling it. But yeah, then I decided to cook some breakfast, which you guys will see in just a couple of minutes, and I will explain what it is then. So if you haven't watched my What I Eat in a Day video, I would highly recommend going to watching that. I will link it down below and also make a card up there in the corner for you guys to click on and watch. That is normally what I make for breakfast every day, but I decided to make something a little bit different. I just wanted some eggs and my smoothie, and then I decided I was still a little bit hungry after that, so I made a piece of toast, which I don't show you guys, but I do eat it. But if you're more interested in what I eat every single day and what's more consistent, I would head over to that video to see what I eat most of the time. Then I head into the bathroom, and I have been loving this 10 minutes a day for just me and my self-care. It has been really, really important to me to do this for my skin health and my mental health. Usually during this time, I listen to worship music, so 10 minutes of, just praising the Lord and being appreciative of what we have in life. That has been something that I've really loved doing here lately. So if you guys need some sort of mental kind of, I guess, like moment and like just a time in your day, this is so nice. 10 minutes is all it takes to just do that, and it's just amazing and makes me feel so good. So I highly recommend if you're looking for something to do just like that. Extremely active on Instagram, and I've been trying to create new content that is more creative. So you see me here trying to create more creative content. If you're interested, go ahead and go over to my Instagram and you will see that picture that I decided to post, as well as a letter to those suffering in silence. Then usually not long after that, Mauricio ends up home again. As you can see, my hair is already up in a bun again, so it's not like, my straightened hair lasts very long, but that's just to kind of help get rid of the Florida fuzziness in my hair, the frizz. And then you see I got a package in the mail, which was Buff Bunny from their new release. I just got a couple of items. I got a couple items that I was really in love with. So now we're walking the dogs again to the mail. There's Mauricio, and yeah, that's basically what we do right when he gets home. From town to town, from London to Taiwan, I've been all around the globe trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Bunny is one of my top favorites athletic brands, so I will link them down below if you're interested in ordering from them. Their quality is just the best. I wear a medium in everything at the moment, just going through all these fertility drugs. My hormones are off the crazy hoo-ha, and I'm bloating really bad, and of course anticipating pregnancy, so sizing up so I have things to wear during that time of my life as well. If you guys are interested more so in what they look like in my full reviews, I do that on Instagram most of the time, so I would head over there. I was just really mad that I didn't get a sticker in my package. I don't know if she does that, but here's the pink one, which I was obsessed with. These shorts are life. If you have thicker thighs like me, these shorts are amazing. They saved me from chafing. It was just great and amazing. And yeah, this cool transition with my shoes, I thought I did a good job, but you know, you guys can critique it if you want. But now we're headed off to the gym, and then I think afterwards we went to the grocery store and just picked up a couple things and started cooking dinner.
We are heroes tonight, yeah. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight.
For dinner, we made potatoes au gratin, I think it's called, as well as meatloaf and baked beans. Not the healthiest meal, but I hadn't had meatloaf in a really long time, and these type of potatoes as well, not had in a really long time. I was in charge of the potatoes, which my mom used to make these all the time growing up, so I had high expectations for myself. They were good, but not like I remember them, so I have to ask my mom what the secret to that is, because I just feel like I didn't make them as good as she could. But yeah, you see Mauricio in the back working on the meatloaf. I was working on the potatoes, and then the baked beans were just canned baked beans, so those were super easy to make, and the food turned out delicious. It took like 2 hours to make, so I was super antsy, but it was worth the wait, and I enjoyed myself, and so did Mauricio. So that is basically it. You guys are going to see us you're going to see us finish cooking, and then we're going to go to bed. We get home pretty late from the gym most days, so we like to hang out in bed. But yeah, that's basically the end of the video. If you guys are interested in another type of video, please leave them down below. I would love for you guys to give me recommendations, because I do run out of ideas as well, and I have to kind of brainstorm. So if you guys have anything that you want to see, please let me know. So yeah, I hope you guys have a great day or great night, great morning, whenever you're watching this, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye guys.